By that, you do know it is time for our 18-hour challenge. It is your opportunity to donate 18 hours of your time volunteering in the community with a local nonprofit, and it is our partnership with Trident United Way. You can always get connected through the Trident United Way 211 hotline. Just dial 211 from your phone, get connected. Donate 18 hours of your time, whether it be in a day, a week, a month, or a year. That's our challenge to you. Of course, we hope that you could meet that. But certainly it's really entirely up to you. And I want to welcome in Beth Spencer from the South Carolina Maritime Foundation. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so folks may not be familiar with the needs that you have, but you're obviously looking for volunteers at this time. First of all, if you could tell us just a little bit about your organization so folks can gain a better sense of what you do.
Well, South Carolina Maritime Foundation's mission is to provide life-changing opportunities for the leaders of tomorrow's communities. And we do that through land-based programming with dropout prevention programming in Charleston area schools, and also through programming on the Spirit of South Carolina, our 140-foot tall ship. And then to help support those programs, we obviously have to do a lot of fundraising, and we try to do that in exciting ways through community events such as Charleston Race Week, and then coming up soon, Charleston Harbor Fest.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys have such cool programs, especially the Spirit of South Carolina. I mean, that's such a cool ship. Kids love to go on that ship and take a peek at what it's all about, and what a cool project that was, certainly. So when it comes to raising money, of course, you always accept donations.
Yes.
But these volunteers, what could they be doing on a regular basis? The volunteer opportunities, are they on a regular basis, or are they event-oriented? How does that work?
Well, we actually have volunteer opportunities that'll help out people in any type of schedule. We have regular volunteer opportunities through the land-based programming. So if somebody wanted to donate a specific amount of time per week, we could accommodate that, and they'd be working directly with students in the Charleston community. We also have volunteering opportunities that are a little bit more sporadic and fit a more flexible schedule. For example, with Charleston Harbor Fest, we're looking for up to 500 different volunteers for that event, and that's May 12th through 15th.
Okay. Very good.
So that's kind of our big push. But then we also have shipboard opportunities, and those change on a monthly basis based on the schedule the ship is keeping that particular month.
Okay. And with folks, you said maybe a certain number of hours per week. Is there any requirement, or will you really accept anyone's time?
Our biggest requirement with our student programs, besides enthusiasm, obviously, is we do expect that anyone who's going to be working with our students goes through both a background check and also does Darkness to Light certification training.
Okay, yeah, very cool. And I've actually been through that training, and it's very simple, straightforward. You learn a ton that you did not know already, and it's not really that long to get through it.
No,
so
it's about
awesome.
a 3-hour class.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so what type of person would you say is perfect for the, as a volunteer at the South Carolina Maritime Foundation?
We actually have all types of volunteers.
You don't need any special skills or anything?
No, a lot of people think that they need to be an experienced sailor to volunteer, but we have a lot of positions on board.
That's funny, I would think that, actually.
With our shipboard volunteers, we do a training program that takes care of it. We have a 3-hour training sail that we take them out on and kind of explain everything that goes into it. And sailing a tall ship is dramatically different than sailing a small boat that you would race or something like that. So a lot of times, even the people who have a lot of sailing experience find that they're learning new things by volunteering on the boat. And then our land-based stuff, there's so many different opportunities, event planning, just simple, hey, I'm willing to work for a few hours. Every type of person can come, and we take care of any training that people need. So.
Very good. No fears like Gilligan's Island, although they had a pretty good life on that island, They weren't necessarily stranded in a bad life. That was pretty cool. All right, so that's great to hear that you don't need to be an experienced sailor. There's all this support. There's all this, welcoming. Do you take volunteers, I guess, from all over the Lowcountry if they want to drive in from Monk's Corner or Goose Creek or Somerville or somewhere like that?
We do, and we actually, for both Charleston Race Week and Harbor Fest, we've actually had volunteers come nationally and come in and get hotel rooms or find family friends to stay with, and they'll come in for the event itself.
Sure.
We just had Charleston Race Week last weekend and had over 130 volunteers, probably 30 of whom drove in from well outside of the
Wow,
low
that's
country.
cool. Yeah, you don't have to live by the water to be a volunteer on something like this.
Yeah, and people are pretty excited about certain aspects of it. You know, people that maybe lived here before and then moved away still want to stay involved, and that's an easy way for them to come visit. But
that's awesome. All right, so the weather is getting warm, and it's nice to be outdoors, and what a cool event. Be by the water and help out for a good cause. That's awesome. So how did they get started? I mean, can they literally call you up tomorrow and get started?
Yeah, they can. In terms of HarborFest, the easiest way to get involved is through our website. There's actually a form that you can fill out. So if people visit our website, which is scmaritime.org, they'll be able to go to the events tab and find the link to HarborFest. And from there, you can get involved, even if it's just you're not interested in volunteering and you want to attend. There's an option there. So you just click on that Charleston Harbor Fest link and it'll take you right to how to get involved. That's kind of our biggest push right now, is getting volunteers for Harbor Fest. However, we'll also obviously be always looking for volunteers for our after-school program, our summer dropout prevention program, and our other programs like that. So.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much for being on the show, as always. Best of luck. Can they give you a call? Is there a phone number you want to provide?
Yeah, the number is 843-722-1030. And you guys can just call me directly, which is extension 14.
Awesome. All right. Beth Spencer, South Carolina Maritime Foundation. Give her a call. Get connected. You can also dial 211. It's an easy phone number to remember. Get connected there. Talk to a volunteer through Trident United Way who's very resourceful and can help you out with a multitude of resources in the community and get you connected appropriately. Hey, if you're interested in volunteering, you might have gotten the idea from watching Port City. So that's been another episode of Port City. Hey, remember, join us each weeknight, 6:30 p.m. If you like that episode, catch us again the next weekday morning at 10 a.m. Contact me, Nick, at WLCNTV.com, and check us out on the web, WLCNTV.com.